Welcome to the Geek's Attic. This is a book review of Star Wars Ahsoka. First, I would like to thank Disney Lucasfilm Publishing for sending me this copy of Star Wars Ahsoka. It is written by E.K. Johnston. It's her first Star Wars book. Now, this is the 11th novel released in the new Star Wars canon, the second YA novel. Now, first up, I'm going to give a brief, spoiler-free summary of the book, but if you don't want to watch the summary and just skip right ahead to my final thoughts and reaction and rating, you can click right here. Now, this story is obviously about Ahsoka. It's about her life after the Clone Wars and Order 66 has taken place. Now, the Empire is growing through the galaxy and she's doing her best to survive. She goes from one planet to the next until she finally settles on a moon called Raada, or Raada. It is on this moon she decides to have a few friends and helps build a resistance against the Empire when their grip gets a little bit too tight. Now let's talk a little bit about characters. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you should know that I really don't like the Clone Wars era that much, especially the character Ahsoka. I thought that the creation of Ahsoka damaged the relationship between Obi-Wan and Anakin. I thought the story on the Clone Wars should have focused more on them and not so much Anakin and Ahsoka. The only other character really worth mentioning would be Bail Organa. He makes an appearance. And Canon, she is from the moon Raada and really becomes a good friend of Ahsoka. Now let's get to my overall thoughts and reaction to the novel. Now, I read this book with an open mind. I let go of my past feelings for the character of Ahsoka and the Clone Wars. I was going to start fresh. This was going to be a new beginning. But my feelings remained after reading the book. It starts off really good. However, in the middle, it starts to fall off and it sounds like I'm reading an episode of the Clone Wars. Now, there were flashbacks scattered throughout the book which basically set up chapters to come, which to me made it highly predictable. I don't like that. The writing was okay, great dialogue, but the scenes and descriptions of things really weren't there. There were some little things that really threw me out of the book, like when Ahsoka would understand what an astromech droid was saying without a translator. I don't see how that's possible. But I am pretty sure that fans of the Clone Wars and Ahsoka will love this book. If you like the Clone Wars, I think this is the book for you. If you like Ahsoka, this is the book for you. But it won't really change your mind if you don't like her. Now, I should make it clear, the book wasn't awful. I liked the first half. First half was great. Second half, not so much. Just turned into a Clone Wars episode. But if that's your thing, I think you're going to love this book. And for my overall rating, I give this book 2.5 out of 5. Like this video, subscribe if you haven't already so you'll be notified when I post more videos. Have a good one.